Secretary, but there's some folks in this building who really need to keep his name out of their mouth. May 25th is one date.
What's up, y'all? We're at the Palestinian Liberation Solidarity Movement.
One of our own killed by cops. Is there a date on the calendar that Palestinians haven't had to grieve or bury someone they loved in the past 14 years?
So yeah.
Our struggles are parallel. The force that we saw state gunmen from Denver to Minneapolis across the country, the brutal efforts to oppress our uprising, this was not new last year. Y'all know this, it was just the newest. And that brutal response, actually what I want to say in this moment is something more specific. Palestinians have known for decades about BLM. BLM, by the way, is Black Liberation Movement. And Palestinians have known and worked together with us for generations. And we've spoken at high levels about our struggles to make sure you understand now that there's an even more direct connection. Were any of you in our streets in 2014? Were any of you a part of that uprising then? I hope so. And in 2014, when we took the streets in Ferguson and nationwide, understand that it was Palestinians under Israeli occupation who offered us advice on how to deal with the effects of the gas that Denver police was unleashing on us. It was them who taught us how to protect our lungs, how to protect our babies, protect our eyes. They taught us how to do this. So the connection isn't just philosophical, though the philosophical one matters as well. This is a direct connection in our generation. And I want you to just consider that, if you will, that while the IDF trains American soldiers, Palestinians teach us how to protect ourselves with them. Toxic gases released in Gaza and Ferguson were manufactured here. You know that American government hands are clean. Not going to talk too much. There are some basic propositions that should not be controversial. But because so often the racists these notions are controversial, I'm going to invite you to adopt them and accept that you cannot both sides ethnic cleansing. You cannot both sides dehumanize. You cannot, or I should say, you should and you can't preserve intellectual integrity. Both sides of the is being committed. These human rights violations have parallels, you know these parallels. Y'all, it would be, I mean, just to be blunt with it, it would be vile and condemnable if all the United States did was turn a blind eye. That would be discredited. It would be morally repugnant if all the US government did was look the other way. But instead, what your government is doing in our name is so much worse than ignoring. Our government is arming and equipping and facilitating. They asked you if you would allow this, and I hope your answer is no. Your president has said, you may have heard this, and too many elected officials working in this building as well, the company obviously excluded, but they've said that this phrase that Israel has a right to self-defense. Well, I encourage you in your quiet moments, sit with that and interrogate that sentence, that Israel has a right to self-defense, because I ask you to reject it, not because it's false on its face, but because it's built on a lie. It's built on an insidious lie. It's repulsive because it suggests, I mean, we know this, right? The narratives that our colonizers are always built on lies, but that one is particularly insidious. To say that an occupying force has the right to defend itself, it's the all lives matter of international relations. So I want to speak in this sort of final third of just waiting for QR codes. So here I'm projecting. I'm talking to those of you who either directly or indirectly have had an experience for too long that you weren't involved because you didn't understand. Right? You didn't feel like you were an expert on the subject. Sure, but you Gaza on a map, but you didn't feel like you understood the history or the conflict, as they want to tell us, well enough to know what to do. That is no longer an excuse, y'all. That is no longer an excuse. Palestinians are teaching us. Jews for Peace is teaching us. I especially encourage you to listen to Black women who are teaching us. And when I say I'm talking to those of us who feel like this, it's acknowledging how I've fallen short. But when you're hearing messages from your government, consider what you know to be true, what rings true and what doesn't. The same people, often elected but not always, but the same people who congratulate Black mothers as they cradle Black children who've been shot are the same people who remark on the resiliency of the Palestinian people. I don't know, I don't get to speak for Palestine, but as a Black woman, I'm really tired of being strong and tired of being resilient, right? We deserve opportunities for rest and play, not just for constant resiliency. So, I'm saying this to suggest that when you hear your government make a statement about what Israel has a right to do, consider if those are the same people who say to you, cops have a right to get home safe, okay? Those are the same people who are suggesting that the people with the power and the guns and the weapons have the right. That's the lens through which you can interrogate. And we do this all while Palestinian families are digging children out from rubble, even this weekend. A note about children. I want to think how to say this cautiously because even I just commented on mothers and children. Push back, y'all, sometimes on the narrative about children because we fight for children, absolutely. But we also fight for the children who live into adulthood, okay? So the ones who manage to survive an occupation and become adults, right? And we often speak about unarmed and peaceful. And yes, we fight for them, but no. We fight for those who are unarmed and who are peaceful. But we have to rally for the grown men and women who fight back too. Right? So I invite you to do that. Yes, the babies, but we fight for the grown folks who survived into adulthood and who are fighting back. Have you done enough? Have you done enough to speak up for Palestine? Have you done enough to resist the government equipping? Have you done enough? For most of us, certainly not all, but for most of us, the answer is no. We haven't done enough. I haven't done enough. I haven't done it. For those of you who are carrying this work, generations, thank you. We owe you. We are listening. For those of you who have not done enough, for those of us who have not, we commit to changing that. It is your work to find your way to do the work. It's kind of simplified. It is your work to educate yourself and activate. Looking for Nadine. Wrap up.
Leave Palestine! Leave Palestine! Leave Palestine! Leave Palestine! Leave Palestine! Leave Palestine! Viva Gaza! Viva Gaza! Viva Gaza! Viva Gaza! Gaza Gaza بلد العزة! Gaza Gaza بلد العزة! Leave Palestine! Leave Palestine! Leave Palestine! Leave Palestine!
That is our uncle, Palestinian uncle, 83 years old, older than the apartheid state. He is our living proof that Palestinians were there well before that apartheid state came into existence. Okay, the update is we have 282 letters sent so far. That was in just a few minutes of listening to our sister Elizabeth Epps. I want you to get us to 500 in the next 3 minutes while we hear our next speaker and get ready to march.
Now, while we do this, 500, share with your friends. You know know the instructions. It's easy. Everyone knows how to do this during COVID. Scan it. Send it to your friends. 500. So some of you, I see friends, and some of you who are friends who have been in this movement, have been in this work, know how we often end one segment of work and as we move into the next. I'm honored to be here today, and as I ask you, our organizers have asked, and I have 3 asks for you as well. One is to follow them online and off and do what they ask, right? Whether it's QR codes, education, marching. The second is a point of personal privilege. Bring your babies, your young neighbors, your young siblings, bring them. Thank you for those who did today. And the third, and I say that, y'all, I have a 24-year-old, and I don't have many parenting regrets, but one of my few regrets. I thought I was protecting him by not bringing him more to work. So don't make that mistake. Bring your babies, bring your neighbors, bring your siblings. The third ask is one that was asked of me, which is as we transition into the next part, as we're thinking about Black liberation, BLM, the Black liberation movement, its connection to Palestine and Palestinian struggle, that we end with the words in this section of the Sada Shur. And so many of you know this year. I know many of you know this year. We say this because it is universal, it's said across the globe, and because the hope is that you really take to heart what she taught us. And I get emotional even thinking about it. Just think about it as your actual duty. Because we are tired, but we press on anyway. Why? Because we understand that it is our duty to do this. So we're going to say this 3 times through. When we say it the first time, you're going to say it to yourself. You're saying it to your own soul. You're acknowledging that you're considering accepting it as being one of your own guiding principles. When we say it the second time, we say it louder. We raise our voices because we're saying it so that our folks in this building, who apparently only get certain work done when they can hear us, right? We're saying it so they can hear, and so that our neighbors in the cage can hear. And when we say it the third time, you're shouting it from the top of your lungs, and you're shouting it so that if it were possible, that across these racist and man-made borders, that across lives, that all of our friends and comrades can hear. Does that make sense? It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love each other and support each other. We have nothing to lose but our chain. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love each other. And support each other. We have nothing to lose but our chain. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love each other. And support each other. We have nothing to lose but our chain. We have nothing to lose but our chain. But our chain.
Leave Palestine! Leave Palestine! Leave Palestine! Leave Palestine! Leave Palestine! Viva Gaza! Viva Gaza! Viva Gaza! Viva Gaza! Gaza Gaza بلد العزة! Gaza Gaza بلد العزة!
All right, y'all, we are at 336 letters and counting. Keep them coming in strong. Let's get to that 500. But just before we jump into the march, let me invite our sister, who is a spoken word artist, a poet, as well as a small business owner. Let's invite Jenna Farooq to the stage.
What's up, Control?
What is justice? The foundational level is the very thing all of our mamas want us to
I don't want the value of life to depend on our ethnicity or religion. I want babies across the globe to grow up happy and healthy without the threat of violence over their heads. I want Palestinians to live in peace just as I want the Israelis to live in peace. What's happening right now in Palestine is a tragedy. The loss of any human life is a complete failure. In these recent attacks, 258 lives have been lost total. 12 of those have been Israeli, the remaining 246 were Palestinian, 66 were children, and 39 were women. This total is expected to rise as they continue to move bodies. These numbers clearly demonstrate the brute force and power. They demonstrate the brute force and power that the settler colonial state of Israel has. They are backed by our government, who gives them over $3.4 billion annually of aid. Palestine has no defense, no army, no navy, no
What are y'all up to?
government. And with the Israeli occupation controlling their water supply, everyday movement of food checkpoints, and complete authority over in and out of Palestine, our brothers and sisters are essentially in an open air prison. They cannot even flee to nearby countries and refugees. Every nation has the right to defend itself. Why is it that we are for Israel's right to exist but not for Palestine? Did you know that on Google Maps, Palestine doesn't even exist? You can Google it, it won't pull up Israel. Palestine has the right to exist, period. As a black woman,
Have a water, please. Thank you, I appreciate it.
my predecessors, Malcolm X, and Martin Luther King. They taught us that an injustice anywhere is an injustice everywhere. And until there is peace in every corner of the globe, the fight for liberation will continue day in and day out. Frank Hampton was a young Black Panther leader who understood the connection between injustice globally. He was able to form allies with several groups, and the most notable was the Young Patriots. It was a white Southern group. And they recognized that together, the powers that be want to oppress us all, and together, if we're united, no one can bring us down. And also unity, obviously, threatens the powers at hand. And I care about Palestine because I am human. I care about my Jewish brothers and sisters because I am human. And what the Jews suffered in the Holocaust was beyond words. It shouldn't have happened, period. And they absolutely deserve a place to live and exist in peace without violence. However, that should never happen at the expense and at the cost of anyone else, ever. When you put your oppression above the oppression of others, you absolutely will fall into the very thing that you flee from. You will then become the oppressor. And that is exactly what we are witnessing in Israel today. It is up to us to demand change, to speak up for the Palestinians whose voices have been taken away. We are urging Congress to act immediately. A ceasefire isn't enough. Israel must stop building illegal settlements on Palestinian land, period. Israel must stop building illegal settlements. Israel must stop bulldozing the homes and forcing the expulsion of the Palestinians. Israel must stop violating the basic fundamental rights. As a country, as America, we must reevaluate the ways that our government supports and emboldens the colonial state and furthers its totalitarian rule for our sisters and brothers. I will forever stand in solidarity with Palestine. I want the world to know the truth about what is happening. We absolutely have the power to change it. Every single one of you here today, even if you tell one other friend about what is going on, that is the change. It's baby steps, and we have to get going, or we have to keep it going. This is the long game. It doesn't change overnight, over the weekend. This is going to go on, hopefully not too long, but if we know anything from our Native brothers and sisters who land we are on today, this can go on for a very long time, and we have got to stick together and see how all of our struggles for liberation are connected. Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! No justice, no peace. Palestine will be free. Peace.
Let's hear it one time for everybody who came out here today and shared their narratives with us. Okay, crowd, all got us to 357 letters. I hope you all can get us to 500 by the end of this March. Remember, your QR codes are listed everywhere. If you need any help, the white tent behind you is a place that you can get help with. And if you're stuck on which topic you should choose foreign relations, okay? So if you need help, go to the white tent. They have the QR code there. We also got the QR code everywhere else. Click on foreign relations and send your letters. Or start air. Oh, that's right. You could do that. I'm still learning technology. I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can. Whoever has the airdrop idea, I know what you're talking about. I don't know how to do that. I know how to do airdrop. I just don't know how I can like share it with a bunch of people that I don't have their number. Okay. Talk amongst yourselves if you can't find it and get it. I am so sorry. I'm embarrassing myself right now, which I do quite often. All right. Who's ready to march? Who's here for the resistance? Who's here to say free Palestine? Who is here to be with the Palestinians through and through?
What's up, y'all?
Who is here to say Gaza? Who is here to say Sheikh Jarrah? Who is here to say Masjid al-Aqsa? All of us are here today together. Our goal is the same. We want to march, but we also want to do it safely. And here is why. We have a number of people in our crowd that have different levels of citizenship. We don't want the police to infiltrate our crowd and potentially affect these people who have pending immigration cases. We want everybody to stay where they consider home. The next thing is we all come from a number of different ages and also from a number of different physical abilities background. That means that if you're at the front, you need to make sure that the back is still connected. If you start separating from each other, the police can infiltrate, and we don't want the police to divide us. The people united. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. I want you all to stay united. I want us all to recognize the different individual privileges that we might have, because at the end of the day, we're all in this together and we all have something to contribute to this cause. I got my brother, Mohammed Mozetawi over there. Let's hear it. That's the head of the march. That's who we're following. You need water, go to the white tent. If you need to get the QR code, go to the white tent or talk to anybody around you.
It's getting cold
March
out.
on, be loud, be proud, and free Palestine.
Hello, how are you? So fat. I'm gonna go grab a bag of chips.
Right in front of his son, so I import Israeli products. I would deport them, killing the innocent. I will never support them. The Zionists and Jews are different types of people. The Jews ain't bad, but the Zionists are evil. Even the rabbis know the Zionists are crazy. We take life for granted, but they're killing newborn babies. Freedom will be children till they feel the same pain. I'm not singing shower tears falling down like rain. Every word is a fact, not one was in opinion when I say free Palestine. I'm talking for billions. Free Palestine and lay down your weapons. This is for the innocent souls that went to heaven. What happened in America on 9/11 happens in Palestine 24/7. Free Palestine, 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 free Palestine. Israel is funded by many, including Obama. They just say that the bigger threats came from Osama. That's not true. Most of that stuff is lies. They don't show how adults died overnight. Can you imagine if that was one of us? Houses, families, all blown down to dust. Many being kidnapped, millions being raped. Many have been injured, but none receive any aid is taken alive. Really worth it for just some land. Those who came from Starbucks surely don't understand. More Israeli goods being sold brings more weapons, more bullets like the Palestinians every second. Freedom won't be cheap until we feel the same thing. Palestinian shower tears pouring down like rain. Every word is a fact, not one was an opinion. When I say free Palestine, I'm talking for billions. Free Palestine and lay down your weapons. This is for the innocent souls that went to heaven. What happened in America on 9/11 happens in Palestine 24/7. Free Palestine, 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 free Palestine and lay down your weapons. This is for the innocent souls that went to heaven. What happened in America on 9/11 happens in Palestine 24/7. Free Palestine, 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 free Palestine.
Evening. How are you? So this is the march. This is the end of the march. It's about 2 blocks long. You know, we're about to hit up the 16th Street Mall. And from the 16th Street Mall, I don't know where they're going from the 16th Street Mall.
That fucking moron threw a bag on it.
Preaching the same way. Now this I don't know what he do. Hey, y'all better watch this guy.
Doing good. How are
Nice
you?
to see you.
Yes, nice to meet you. Nice to see that this is going on. I was expecting a protest for Andrew Brown.
Oh yeah.
The one that they tased and dragged and beat to death and said he died in a car crash.
Oh, maybe I don't know that story.
Yeah, it just got released like a day or two ago. Yeah. too. up? What's up, Pretend Story Time? What does that mean? Evasive dive rolls are my friend. I said hi. Hi. How are you? Hello. Fuck the police.
Noisemakers, they said, right?
Yep. Okay, what's up for 10 story times? It says, Kenny, evasive dive rolls are your friend. I have no idea what evasive dive rolls mean. Hey, hey, ho, ho, the occupation shall
Israel is a terrorist state.
All states are terrorist states. All states are terrorist states. Wu-Tang forever!
Sorry.
Okay. Hello. How are you? nice, pretty, juicy booty on that pretty girl.
Long live Palestine! 3, 4, 6, 8. Israel is a foreign state. 3, 5, 7, 9. Freedom from Palestine. Free Palestine. Long live Palestine. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! We're stopping progress project!
While you're shopping, bombs are dropping.
Hello. Palestine!
was expecting you to warm up.
I want any warm up.
Yeah, it's a little chilly. Excuse me. Bob, what up? I'm gonna go put on some warmer clothes and a coat. I'm gonna call this live stream and get back to it. All right, because I'm a couple blocks away.
While you're shopping, while you're shopping.